Welcome to Lesson 5 of the Linux Beginner's Guide. When a server goes sideways at 3 in the morning, you don't need 100 commands, you need 6 good ones. Over the next few minutes, we'll cover ps, top, htop, kill, df, and free. The small, sharp toolkit that turns an unresponsive box into a debuggable one in under a minute. By the end of this lesson, 4 skills will be second nature. First, listing processes with ps and htop, your opening move when something feels off. Second, watching the system breathe in real time with top. Third, ending misbehaving programs cleanly or with force when they deserve it. And fourth, checking disk and memory with df and free, 2 numbers that usually tell the whole story. Before we touch any tools, the mental model. Every running thing on a Linux box is a process. Your browser, your shell, even the script you just launched. Each one carries a PID, an owner, a slice of CPU and memory, and a state. Look at the example on the right. Process 1532 is chewing 45% CPU under your user. That's the suspect. 1 kill command, and it's gone. So how do we find that suspect in the first place? Meet PS, your snapshot tool. One important thing, it doesn't update. It freezes the process list at the exact moment you hit enter. Bare PS shows just your shell's processes, which is rarely useful. PS aux is the standard view. Every process, every user. Pipe it through grep to hunt by name, and that's the muscle memory command you'll type 100 times a week. Need just the PID for a script? pgrep skips straight to the number. But snapshots only get you so far. When you actually want to watch the server breathe, you need htop, think activity monitor. But for Linux, it's live, it's color-coded, it's sorted by whatever you care about. F6 sorts by CPU or memory to surface the offender, F3 searches, F9 kills. Top ships with every system and works in a pinch, but if you can install htop, do it, you won't go back. Once htop points the finger, you need to actually stop the process, and that's where kill comes in. Despite the name, kill just sends a signal. The default is SIGTERM, a polite tap on the shoulder asking the program to clean up and exit. If it ignores you, escalate to kill 9, which is SIGKILL, non-negotiable, no cleanup, gone. Use pkill or kill all to skip the PID lookup, and never ever kill PID 1, that's init, and taking it down takes the whole system with it. Killing a runaway process fixes one symptom, but slowness has other causes. 3 commands cover the rest. dfh shows disk space by mount point. Anything north of 90% is trouble, and var is usually the first to fill. doash tells you which folder is the culprit. Pipe doash into sort. H and the fattest one drops to the bottom, and free H shows RAM and swap. If swap is anything but 0, the kernel is paging to disk. That's your slow signal. Pull all of that together, and you've got 6 one-liners worth burning into muscle memory. Sort PS by CPU or by memory to rank the top suspects. Use DU with sort for disk triage. Watch free-H every second to see RAM climb in real time. And combine pgrep with kill-9 to take down a stuck app by name. Finish with uptime. 1 line, fast pulse, are we still alive? Memorize the spirit, not the exact text. And here's the whole toolkit on one page. 12 commands that cover 90% of what you'll do under pressure. The left column finds processes, the middle column watches them live, the right column kills them or checks the system's pulse. Print it, screenshot it, whatever works, but get to the point where you don't need it, because when a server's on fire, you won't have time to look. Now, before you go run all that on a real server, let's talk about the traps everyone falls into. Reaching for kill-9 first, don't. SIGTERM gives the process a chance to close files cleanly. Killing random PIDs without reading them, 1 wrong number, and PID 1 takes the whole box down. CPU above 100% isn't a bug, it's just multiple cores doing work. Forgetting -H leaves you squinting at 1K blocks, and zombies aren't dangerous on their own. but a pile of them means the parent process needs fixing, not the children. Time to put hands on keys. 3 small exercises, all safe, all run on any Linux box. First, find the top CPU eater on your machine right now and note its PID and command. Second, track down the biggest folder in your home directory, but don't delete a thing, just identify it. Third, fire up htop, sort by memory, find your browser, and quit cleanly with F10. No kills, just look. That's how the muscle gets built. And that's lesson 5 in the bag. Slow server walks in, you walk out with the cause. PS and htop at the ready, kill used with care, disk space never a mystery, and enough composure to handle a 3 a.m. page. Next up, lesson 6, pipes and redirection. The bar, the arrows, the quiet Unix superpower that lets you glue any of these tools together and build your own. See you there.